This is Liquid Light Tarot. My name is Leah, and this is going to be a reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, or Ascendant, Venus, or North Node placements of Cancer. Now, anybody or any placement of Cancer, this will also be intended for. I'm filming this on October 12th, so it's going to be good for the timetable of 2 to 4 weeks. It's going to be different for each of you, depending upon your distinct timelines. Now, in this read, I'm going to do a check-in. I'm going to do a few oracles, and we'll ask Spirit to show us what's going on with you guys for the months to come, and I'll pull a Celtic cross. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, welcome, and thank you for coming. Please subscribe. I do release content. I'm going to be doing it on a more reliable basis now that I've freed up more time. So, also Cancers, I wanted to. My bad. I just messed up. My mind just went astray for a minute. So, if you're new, welcome. Thank you so much. Please subscribe. If you're returning, thank you so much. I appreciate you. So, Cancers. When I was talking to the guides before I started the read, I heard some messages about the feelings, about the emotionality, about the sensitivity of your particular zodiac. And I wanted to say that you guys are the nurturers. You are the guideposts of the zodiac, right? And I find you to be such great people, and you have such a vast availability of all the human emotions, and it's beautiful. And I just want to thank you, take this time to thank you and say that you bring so much love into the world, and I really appreciate you for that. So I want to invite my guides, the guides of the collective, and the Ascended Masters, the interdimensional beings, and the galactic star beings that are our family into this read. And be mindful that I'm going to make 3 loud sounds to clear the energy for you, Cancer. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to start over because I'd like it to line up. For Cancer, please and thank you. 3 loud sounds. Awesome. That was awesome. And I love it when they line right up like that. So, all right, Cancer. So while we were doing the introduction, I was checking the vibe. What do you love is coming out for you. This is all about realigning yourself to the truth of your heart. Your heart space is so very beautiful, so very poignant and important, and you're so very compassionate and feeling for others. And this is a reminder for you to be that way to yourself. You're the boss, because after all, you are the boss. You are the leader of your own distinct personal journey. And I know because I have a Scorpio stellium, so I am a fellow water sign, and I just want to say that I know how deep and how hitting emotional times are, and we sometimes forget that we are the ones in control, because experiences and interactions with other beings, other human beings, and other beings for that matter, really create a lot of the emotionality body, and we are experiencing all those feels and deep dives, and we forget that we don't have to do certain things. We forget that we really are the boss of our own lives, and it's important for us to spend every minute, every second in a way that is congruent with our particular choice, like what we love, because this life is fleeting and it's very precious. and we should take time, make time for ourselves, because after all, we are the ones that are living it. We're not here for others, we're here for ourselves, and that's not selfish. That's true. And I remember hearing somewhere, now regardless of what religion anybody is, it's just a humanity truth that the heavy heart, like that Creator doesn't like when a human spends life like with a sorrowful heart or a heavy heart. It's also an Egyptian tale where they would weigh, after a person would pass away, pass on to the next dimension, that they would weigh that person's heart, and if it was heavy, they would have they would give it to the monster. I can't remember its name, I can't say it right, the Anubis, something like that, to eat its soul, and it wouldn't get to pass on to the beautiful paradise of afterlife. And if it had a light heart, then that would be the one that got to go to heaven. And that kind of a statement, that's basically the truth of what I believe spiritualism to be at its core, is forgiveness should always be for self, for others, to not let other people or yourself continue to do the damage that you are giving the forgiveness for, but to truly forgive, accept the lesson, and then continue down, the road of this beautiful life journey we're on. And lastly, Cancer is the vibe of learn. Now, I'm going to just read from this particular oracle book for the learn vibration for you. It says, right now you don't possess all the soul skills you need to resolve your life challenges. It's time to learn more in order to find answers and move to a higher vibration of personal peace. Thankfully, you're being contacted by a very important range of personal guides called spirit teachers, whose primary purpose is to inspire you to learn. They will also direct you to teachers and classrooms that will help you fulfill your soul's ambitions. Listen to your spirit teachers today as they work. Relevant information will be placed in front of you in the form of brochures, announcements, invitations to new classrooms and teachers on the earth plane. Your spirit teachers may also work through messengers who spontaneously make recommendations for learning, sometimes for no apparent reason. Your role is to be an open-minded student. Our entire earthly experience is designed to be a classroom for the soul. Ask yourself, what have I learned today? What am I called to learn next? Am I willing to learn? Then listen for your spirit teachers to help you answer these questions. They'll guide you when you're ready. And that's number 23. I'm just going to read you a little bit of the what do you love card. It says, one of the most powerful tools for raising your vibration and attracting divine support is to openly acknowledge out loud what you love on a regular basis. Instead of speaking about something that irritates you, or something that somebody did at work that made you frustrated or whatnot, and all those kind of things, or complaining about a lover or a family member, which basically brings more of that strife into your life, because what we talk about, we bring about. What we think about, we bring about. It's very true. So, okay, it says 5 sensory fear-based people talk mostly about gossiping and about things that negatively impact them. Simply announcing to yourself and others who and what you love balances your vibration and draws people to you. It also opens your heart and realigns you with your true path and purpose. Do this for a few minutes every day, and it will correct your course, fill your aura with sweetness, and heal your life. Wow, that's a beautiful message, and it's so flippin' true. I love that. Lastly, when you're the boss, you're the boss. When it comes to living a 6 sensory life, you have to make a choice to trust your vibes. You must stop allowing others' opinions and fears to override your vibes or cause you to doubt or ignore what you feel. Trusting your vibes is an extremely self-empowering decision. It frees you from seeking approval and invites you to experience the peace of self-approval and acceptance, Cancer. Be careful not to shop your vibes to seek agreement. Trust the guidance you receive without confirmation from others. We often take our psychic guidance to the one person we know will discount or dismiss it in the hopes that if we can just convince this person will validate our guidance. But it won't work. Don't set yourself up for this kind of sabotage. Yes, trusting your vibes is scary because when doing so, you take full responsibility for your life. Yet, isn't it far scarier to allow someone else to run your life? So muster your courage and take charge. Your vibes are trustworthy and are there to help you. Ignore those who interfere and decide that when it comes to your life, you're the boss. Oh, I love those messages. And I live by them, truly. Now I would like to get a particular angel for you, an archangel for this time frame. For Cancer, please, angels. Which angel? Oh, okay, thank you. Okay. So, Cancer, you got 3. Archangel Raziel with faith. Archangel Zadkiel with gratitude. And Archangel Raphael with earth force. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about each of these quickly. So, with Archangel Zaphiel, give me 1 second. Yeah, it's not. Archangel Zaphiel, gratitude. It says, our planet is filled with fruits of grace, and if we allow ourselves to see them, Zadkiel teaches us to open our hearts and to reveal generosity and kindness to others. There's no scarcity in the in the place of ultimate well-being and joy we know as the source. Loss is an only condition created on planet Earth in our constant desire to possess more. Allow your own gifts to inform others on your path, bestowing the refined sense of your joy wherever you are. Okay, so thank you, Archangel Zaphiel, for gratitude. And then Raphael. Yep. Okay, where is the R's? Yes, patience. Yeah, I'm trying. Okay, Raphael. There we go. So Archangel Raphael with earth force. It says, Raphael lovingly suggests you're in need of grounding. He reminds you of the beautiful energies that course through centers like the Glastonbury Tor, the heart chakra of the world. If you have been moving too fast, physically or emotionally, as a consequence of stress, take a moment to breathe and find stillness. To connect with Mother Earth, Gaia is always present to hold you and help you, and just like the unconditional motherly love, she gives account of who you truly are in all your beauty and purity. Let Gaia hold the stress for you, and all will be well. And Archangel Raziel, faith wishes to be present at this time in your life. Okay, sorry about that. And Raziel similarly desires to help you. Make a sacred call to this archangel as you make your leap of faith, when courage is needed to flee from all that is familiar. As you embark on new adventures, the subtle vapors of the universal mysteries will support you. Ask yourself, what is it that still needs releasing from my life? If you hang on to a thought, feeling, or situation that needs releasing, it will only worsen. Let go. All right, Cancer. I'm going to pull from the Kipper and see what is going on with your energy field for October 12th, 2022 for the next 28 days, 14 to 28 days for Cancer. Well, I'm just going to put that back just in case it wasn't meant to come out. If it is, it will come out. Okay. So, thank you, angels, guys. What did beautiful Cancer get? You got marriage here and lovers. Okay. So there could be some of you that are going through something within your marriage, of course. Male, female. You could have somebody getting married that you know. Then you've got occupation, community, message of concern, and imprisonment. And by the way, this card, imprisonment, isn't necessarily literally prison. It can speak of your own prisons within yourselves, that you keep yourself in a place of being held back because you don't allow, like that last card of the Archangel said, yourself to let go and move forward. So there's some kind of a occupation here that's being brought into focus. A message of concern, main, female, lovers. And the lovers card is all about that kind of soul bond. The lovers is really unique, as it speaks about connecting with somebody, not just on a physical or romantical emotional level, but also spiritually and mentally, and just truly just sinking in to that kind of real soul bond. And then it could be that you're married to your person already, or that there's a female coming in to... We're going to see more as we go along, Cancer. So I want to get a Work Your Light Oracle card. Show us what Cancer's energies are mostly like from the Work Your Light. Show me for Cancer. Give us the right one for Cancer. That was... wow. It said no. It just said no. So this means there's something coming up or going on that you need to say no to, that you need to stop, especially with that Archangel Raziel. You need to just let it go. Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising, and you are the Oracle. So your vibration is rising, and you are the Oracle. Now what that means is that our guides and angels are gorgeous and amazing, but without us, they couldn't get the messages through, because there would be no oracle, no seer to channel these messages. So know your worth and know how powerful you are, and the angels love you, and your guides love you, and no matter what your religion is, or your beliefs are, there are so many beings and consciousness that we can't see with our human eyes, that are accessible and that are wanting desperately to help and be interacted with. So Cancer, you got keys on a ring, which is saying you have many options. You need to make a decision, an unconventional decision, and so yeah, you need to make an unconventional decision, and it could also stand for a one-night stand or something stringing along. What else for this Cancer read for messages for the co-collective? Heart with a key. Yeah, you got the keys and a heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, and getting together, and perfect, it says. So keys on a ring and heart with a key. So you really have a lot of access this October. You really can get to and into places that you haven't had the keys for prior. And you are the pillar of light, and you need to say no to something that has kept you down, held you back, lowered your vibrancy, your frequency, and that's not going to work anymore. Last card from this deck is Seduction. It says attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, or there could be a third-party interference. It says, now, only take what resonates. Don't take all the messages, because it's only meant to show or describe whatever you're going through particularly, and you'll know what is going on, which message is meant for you, my dear ones. All right, so there's some kind of tradition here that is affecting your love lives here, like some kind of learned behavior. So you've got keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. You've got separation and time apart from your partners on the horizon. So your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual beliefs. So even if you're not aware of that fact that you're being influenced by those learned belief systems, this is going to draw your awareness to that card, please. And let your friends help you, it says. Ask for and accept support from others. Yeah, you really need to know your worth and realize that you're important and your life matters. And what you need is paramount. That should be how you operate your life. Because if you're not operating at your best self and your best version of yourself, whatever you're outputting to others is going to be less than it would be. So if you can't find the self-worth or motivation to give to yourself, then think about that. Think about whatever you're giving to others, because we do that as humans. We place more value on the people that we love, and that's something that a ton of us do. So, and I am guilty of it as well. So we really need to come back to full circle and allow ourselves to be number one in our lives. And that's not selfish. That's something that is, like I said, paramount, and it will give your life experience such a raise in vibration and synergy, and you deserve that. So it says, keep an open mind that your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And I'm also being called to tell you that soulmate doesn't necessarily always mean romantic. There can be a soulmate that's a friend, or, a family member, or can even be something that your soul is called to do, an occupation, or some kind of something in your community here. All right. And so I have this what is this called again? I forget the name. Oh, Work Your Shadow Oracle. And Carl Jung was based on his teachings in Shadow Work Oracle deck. I'm going to pull some of it, and we're going to see what shadows are in your field at this time presently. And please don't get defensive. It's not meant to call you out. It's just meant to help. It could also be somebody in your experience that's exhibiting these energies. It doesn't necessarily have to come from you, but you're being affected by it somehow, some way. Victim mentality. The universe wants what's best for you, not the worst. So change your perspective. Victim mentality. The universe wants what's best for you, not the worst. So change your perspective. That's way too many cards. Right on. Okay. Boundaries. You need to develop healthy boundaries, Cancer, to make sure you are emotionally and mentally stable. And I also want to say that boundaries, when you enable boundaries, it creates more freedom. And I know that that's a contradicting statement, but I promise you it's what it does. It really does. You'll see if you do it. Demanding. When displayed, you are most likely making the other person feel inferior. Check your anxiety and depression, please. Lastly, it says quick-tempered. Think before you speak. Put space between your thoughts and words that come out. Oh, that is such an important message. Put space between your thoughts and the words that come out. When you immediately react to somebody's words or anything, and you just go on instinct and you just say whatever, if you had given yourself, I don't even know, a full minute or 30 seconds even, maybe a minute, to just take it in and then allow yourself to respond, your reaction would be insanely different. Because we react, and then a lot of the times we regret the things that were said. So in order to avoid regretting that and hurting somebody we love, we really should put time between our thoughts and words. And also I wanted to say that once something is said, it can never be unsaid. So even if you say sorry, and even if you and they forgive you, or vice versa, they say sorry, those words never go away, and it changes something in the relationship. It just does. Something changes. And it's really better not to say those things at all, for you and for your relationship. Let's get some angel advice. And then we'll do the tarot, Cancer. All right, it said be assertive. Not the right time for something, and look for a sign. Be assertive. Reconsider. It's not the right time. Look for a sign. Those are your messages for the angel deck. Be assertive. Look for a sign. Reconsider. It's not the right time. All right, so I'm going to use the Naked Heart Tarot to pull your Celtic Cross, okay? Love this deck so much. It's so amazing. Let's see what we're at. 25. Wow. All right, Cancer, let's get it done. Wow, I went long on this one. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to keep going and going. All right, for Cancer, let me see their Celtic Cross. Let me see their energy, Spirit. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. For the Sun, Moon, Rising, collective of my Cancers. One more shuffle. There's a Star card and the Queen of Swords on the split. Show me for Cancer. Yes, sir. All right, Cancer. We're going to see what is coming up for you in this time frame. October 12th, 2022. For about 2 to 4 weeks for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guys. All right, let's see what's coming. Where's Cancer standing? Yep, the Spirit of Pentacles. That's the King of Pentacles. That's a beautiful energy of abundance and wealth and knowing what you got going on in the earthly realm. Wow. And then the Heart of Swords. That's the Queen of Swords. So this is what's challenging you. It could be your own thoughts. It could be another person. This is an air sign. The Swords is like Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And King of Pentacles is a sign of Earth, like Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Just wanted to say. Let me accept these. Somebody could be in your life that, it does say main female up here in the Kipper, so somebody like a female of some sort could be messing with you, or I don't know, someone at your work. What's the foundation for Cancer? Ace of Pentacles. So you're in an embarkment of new. There's things that are starting in your world that you have been a part of. There's some kind of newness here with the ace. Aces are always new beginnings, I mean. And then you're crowned by the star, which is the Aquarius energy. It's an air element, and that is about your wishes, what you wish for most, wishing on a star. It's also about having faith and knowing that your wishes are heard. All right, and then your recent past is Four of Swords. You've been healing from things. I'm glad to see that there's healing here, because that's so important. And make sure that you're releasing it too, please, because holding on to those past hurts and things, well, we already discussed that. But near future, ooh, Ten of Swords. That means you're finally going to let something die in your life. Tens are the end in tarot, and that's not a bad card. I mean, yeah, it looks pretty nasty, right? But it's truly what it's saying is that it's over. Whatever was negative in your experience or caused you stress and strife, it's done now. So what's another descriptive of Cancer? Nice. Three of Wands. I love it. So Cancer, you're standing in the King of Pentacles energy, which is amazing. It's very royal, regal. And then the Three of Wands is about being creative and beginning to reignite passions. And it's like you've done something. You've already created things, and that you're in the process of seeing the return of what you've put out. The Three of Wands and King of Pentacles, those are great energies. Advice from Spirit. Yep, is temperance, to have patience, rely on divine timing. to balance out within you what you want to keep and use, and to release the things that don't fill your cup anymore. And it's all about balance. It's about it's a Sagittarius energy, which is fire, and definitely it's telling you that you've got divine guidance here. You can access the higher realms at any time. Cancer's hopes and fears. Well, your hope and your fear. Four of Cups. Four of Cups is about not having a lot of emotionality, about being kind of bored with something. And in this deck, it's like showing that you don't have, or I'm sorry, that you don't see the fourth cup at all. So there's something in your world that you've got access to that you're not seeing at all. And what's a potential outcome for you, Cancers? Okay. Oh, that's no good. Five of Pentacles. A potential outcome is you feeling lost, feeling unappreciated, feeling not included. There's a potential outcome here for you to feel abandoned. And that's not good at all. So I don't want that to happen to you. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles, which is an underlying energy, which is a great energy to say that you're okay on your own no matter what. And that if a person and you break up, you won't be completely devastated. You'll still be able to go about your life without completely falling apart because somebody left you or something didn't work out. It means you're not codependent. That's what that means. It means you still love and have relationships and experiences, but you're not so codependent upon them that you fall apart, like the Five of Pentacles is describing that energy. So, to avoid the Five of Pentacles, whatever this Queen of Swords energy is let's actually clarify that real quick. What deck can I clarify with? Oh yeah, right here. So I'm going to use my pagan deck. So I'm going to clarify the Queen of Swords for Cancer. Show me the Queen of Swords. What is that challenge? What is it for Cancer? Justice. Ooh. Alright. Cause and effect. Courthouse. Justice. So there's something here with justice. And we are in Libra season, and that is a Libra card. Scales, weighing out the experience and seeing what's good and what's coming to a balance, being even, and balancing things out and realizing what you're putting in and what you're getting back. And yeah, something to do with Ten of Pentacles here as well. There's something that is like looking abundant but needs to have some kind of justice filter through it, and you need to allow yourself to take on that energy, whether it's a person, whether it's you. Queen of Swords is a good energy, but she's very cold. You know, the energy is kind of cold. It's not emotional. And maybe it's challenging you definitely to not be emotional, not be so emotional, and being in control of your emotionality and not having so many emotions that rule your decision making and actions and behaviors. You will seek justice and you will fulfill your Ten of Pentacles. That's a better way to say that. So you can avoid the Five of Pentacles by doing what we just described. And I think that you will prevail. Now to close out the read, I'm just going to grab you a Moonology manifestation. What's for Cancer? A good card for Cancer, please. Okay, Spirit. I did drop one. Let me grab it. Sorry. Okay, actually, the two that fell, I just heard that these are the ones for you. So, New Moon in Virgo energy, it says, trust, all will be well. And then Full Moon in Aquarius, and be real. it's speaking about you being really authentic with yourself, not allowing yourself to be undermined by other people's opinions, and to just do what you need to do for you. And then this just fell out too. So we just had a full moon in Aries on the 9th, but this is the new moon energy, and it's about saying go for it. All right, Cancer, I hope that you enjoyed these messages, and please subscribe if you haven't yet. I'd love to have you guys, and I'd like to do this. Thank you so much. Take care.